Greetings. Today we are gonna play Oddsparks. And here we go. This is a new game that I have never played. I'm immediately going to have to turn off the music. I'm gonna turn that down to every 2 minutes because I know myself. Sally, the music is cute, but I just don't like playing with music in the background. I prefer to hear what I am doing. So, okay, let's see. Let's start a new game. Village name is going to be Doth Sloth. Go sleepy. Nope. We're gonna be Doth the Sloth Go. Start that game. It is a calm and quiet day, and you were relaxing on your bench. It's a big ass to claim a bench for yourself. All of your daily tasks are done, and the warm sun gently lulls you into a midday nap. You dream of an adventure, of a more exciting life than the one you have right now on the frontier village. When suddenly, a loud crash comes from the field and wakes you up. Okay, clean up the broken shed. Okay, come here. Interact. It's clear there is no way to fix the shed, and you begin to clean up the area. As you clean the debris and shards of wood, you find a gleaming metal object in the middle of the mess. This must have been the thing that crashed into and destroyed your shed. Unsure of what it is, you pick up the strange metal object. It's warm to the touch. One person comes to mind as someone who can help figure out what it is: the Divine Researcher. Okay, we're gonna come over here and see what this K is. Okay. Your character runs faster on paths. Okay, good to know. So we get over here to the path, and here's our Divine Researcher. He's kind of goofy looking. And he sounds exactly like he looks. Stacked on a table of books. You need my help with a weird thing? I love weird things. Let me see. Ooh, if we poke it right. The strange piece of metal you picked up from your broken shed comes alive. It wraps itself around your brooch and staff, and suddenly a wealth of information enters your mind. Dazed, you looked at the ancient tablet near the researcher and realized you can understand the ancient writings. The ancient tablet seems particularly wrecked, but you can definitely read some of the text. Something about magic, devastation, a spark, something about hope. As you relay everything to the researcher, the feeling of hope you read about warmly wraps itself around your chest. You can understand it? This is incredible. Amazing news. Oh, you must look at the village monument for me. Examine the monument. The strange metal that crashed into your shed, wrapped around your staff, and has given you the ability to understand ancient writings of the divine. The divine researcher wants you to use your newfound ability to check out the village monument in the middle of the village. Okay. We're going to accept and pen. Go without me. I'll just slow you down. Come back and tell me what you find, you hear? Okay. Examine the monument. Okay. Quest log is L. Okay. Cool. That is interesting that I can gather that. What is this pinned thing? Okay, so my map is M. That's kind of usual. Oh, that's the divine researcher. It's weird that they put a pin next to him instead of on him. But that's whatever. Okay, so where's this monument? It's a plaque. Oh, that's a weird humming sound. The village monument looms above you, quietly and with the weight of its years behind it. You extend your hand, and the strange metal in your brooch radiates a soft light. Suddenly, the carvings on the stone itself begin to shift into text. You barely have time to understand what you see as writing appears and disappears. You can't catch all of the information. Something about being last accessed several million days ago. The word danger catches your eye. The monument is clearly more important than everyone had assumed. The words settle for a moment. Dangerous levels of corrupted ether detected. Cleansing pulse routine initiated. You can hear the monument rattle. Something inside is trying to activate itself, but nothing happens. Etheric cleansing failed. Functions locked. Connections severed. Cleansing routine recommended. Danger to life critical. The monument opens up, revealing a large number of small slabs of stone. One appears in the middle with a single slot and a single button. You should tell the divine researcher about everything you found. Okay, inventory. Aether shard unlocks all workstation shrines. Okay. That is not something I can take, I don't think. Did you look at the divine monument yet? Tell me what you've seen. Don't keep this old man waiting. The strange metal that crashed into your shed. Okay, we've completed a quest here. You describe everything you've seen when the village monument was activated to the divine researcher. The strange texts, the slot that could fit an aether shard, how it attempted to perform a cleansing pulse, but failed. The divine researcher, ever-present smile falls as he tries to digest everything. We've had individuals explore north, past the woodlands, and even past the mountains. The ones that traveled furthest returned ill and talked about how the magic, the aether, itself felt strange. Someone had used the word corrupted. It would explain a lot if the village monument could clean corrupted aether. It did seem odd that this place was so perfect for establishing a new village. Sounds like we should turn it on. Yes, you should absolutely turn on something that you don't understand all the time. If you need an aether shard, you'll have to head into the woodlands. This will be the first time in a long while that anyone who isn't a bona fide explorer has gone there, and it can be dangerous if you're not careful. Normally, you get an aether shard by hunting animals, but I know that neither of us is much of a hunter. Luckily, you can also find them in a spunny corpse. Oh, and while you're there, there's an ancient shrine just outside. It has this kooky little golden guy on top. You should check that out too. You've informed the divine researcher of everything you've seen from the village monument, and he suggests trying to activate Machine Range Zero. He tells you that aether shards can be found by hunting animals. You don't know how to hunt, but you'll keep an eye out for corpses. He also asks you to check out the ancient shrine near the village exit in the woodlands and see what insights you can gain from it. Good luck. Have a great adventure, you hear? Exit through the old mine shaft. Okay, now where is the old mine shaft? I would assume, yep, that's it. Okay. Just keep going north and west. Actually, you know what? I want to talk to some people. Woodsman, don't forget to drink some water. Just like plants, you need hydration too. I am super not going to remember what I did for all of these voices, so if I slip into a different one, quartermaster. Hey! If I slip into a different one when talking through someone, you're just going to have to deal with it. Mayor, such a busy beetlefant. Belephant. Don't forget to get some rest and have a seat, okay? I don't know what a belephant is, but sure. That seems to be all the people that I could have met yet. Okay. Totally just tried to steal from a little old woman. Okay. So, this would be camera controls. Rotate and zoom by dragging and scrolling the mouse wheel, or by using the arrow keys. Okay, good to know. Okay, so Stumpy Spark Shrine, a currently unknown remnant of ancient technology. Let's get this off the... What's this? Sparks and items, building in some shrines. Gameplay, running, we already... Okay, so that's another thing about me is I cannot handle things just hanging out saying, hey, look at me. So I have to clear them. An ancient stone ruin stands in front of you. It's clear now that it's less of a shrine and more of a machine. It glows slightly under your touch, and the carvings on the stone begin to shift to create words. Test start. Attempting to create one stumpy spark. Connection not found. Test failed. To reconnect, unlock function, machine range 0. Okay, collect aether shard from a corpse. While I'm doing that, let's read. Of vlogs, I'll call them Stumpy Sparks. They're the first step in making it right. Interesting. Ancient waypoint. An ancient waypoint stands in front of you. It glows lightly under your touch, and the carvings on the stone begin to shift to create words. Waypoint inactive. Connection not found. To reconnect, unlocked function. Waypoint range 0. Okay, so that will have to... Giant tree. Requires the logger building to harvest. Okay. Good to know. Pine tree. That's a field spunny. I was supposed to look for spunny corpses. If I remember correctly. Okay, I can do nothing about those trees. can do nothing about this bunny, but he doesn't seem to be. He's kind of cute. It's like the cross between a spider and a bunny. You wouldn't think that's cute, but oddly, it is. Fields bunny, fields bunny, fields bunny. I'm hearing something. There's another shrine down there. It's bunny. Dry bush. Ah, it's bunny corpse. Okay, we hold together. Pick up. It says go back to the village, but there's more corpses, and I'm just going to go ahead and gather them while I'm here. Because I'm guessing I'm going to need this shit later. And I'd rather not have to run back here every time I need one of these damn things. Just better to stock up rather than a rook. Etheric Distiller Shrine. Okay. And this bunny was just chilling with his dead friends. That's funny. Just trying to flesh out the map a little bit. Okay. Back through the mine. Oh, I guess I forgot to change the name of the stream. Stream elements. Okay, we are going to go to the main menu. Because I forgot the name of this game. Oddsparks. Okay, back to the game. Okay, it put me back at the village. Interesting. Okay. Access the village monument, and then complete the task. Right. far enough, maybe. No? Where is this thing? Oh, it's not here. It's here. One workshop. Workstation. Stumpy Spark Shrine. Village Monument. Okay, it looks like we might need to gather these materials in order to... Okay. To open these up. New quest. After having informed the divine researcher of what you saw on the village monument, you activated machine range 0. I did not inform him, by the way. And now more functions are available to be unlocked on the monument. However, now that the Stumpy Spark Shrine is unlocked, you should check it out and see what has changed. And these people unlock the moment that I do so. Okay, neat. Seems like a simple game, but, you know, I kind of like simple games sometimes. They don't always have to be super complicated. You touch the shrine and it slowly whirs into life. It seems to be running some kind of test and is checking that everything still works. Suddenly, it spits out a rather strange creature into your arms. The shrine registers that the Stumpy Spark has been immediately activated as part of the tests. The Stumpy Spark stares at you and it seems ready to eager to receive instructions. However, before anything can be done, with a puff of magic, the Stumpy Spark turns into a wooden disc that fits in your hand. With the Spark's deactivation successful, the shrine states that it is now fully operational and is ready to be assigned sparks. The strange metal in your staff changes. I thought it was in my brooch. And slots that can fit the discs appear. You place the wooden disc into the slot and the Stumpy Spark begins to follow you. Stumpy Spark! Can I change his name? He is ×10 blunt. He has 1 efficiency, 1 defense, 1 offense, 1 capacity. Can't do a lot, tries hard, a good listener. Okay. Basic spark controls. You can throw sparks in aim mode by pressing... Okay, we're going to have to, because it's not letting me read that. Equipping sparks. Place sparks in any active spark slots to equip them. Find active spark slots in your inventory beneath your item slots. You cannot unequip your sparks if any of them are affected by a status effect such as stun. Throwing sparks. You can throw sparks in the aim mode space. Anything your cursor is hovering over is giving priority. You cannot unequip your sparks if any of them are affected. Hold right mouse button to call back your sparks in aim mode. We'll have to see what that aim mode is, if it's a hold or a toggle. So, a Stumpy Spark is made at a Stumpy Spark shrine with an aether shard and 5 wooden logs. Stumpy Spark shrine. We are enemies in the world. Spunny corpse. A decaying spunny corpse with etheric items left behind. Harvestable by hand. Gameplay. I've already looked at all of that. Okay, fairly simple. Okay, my journal is L. My inventory is tab. Spark's already equipped. Good to know. Is a hold. Okay. Aim mode is a hold. So, you're gonna follow me? Oh my god, his eyes. He's so cute. Dude. I kind of hope not all of the other things look like you, because I will die. Where's it? Pine sapling. Pine sapling. Okay. Oh my god, the face I'm making at the sounds that thing is making. Yeah. Ha! Ha! Okay, I need to find another pine tree to throw you at. These are all birch trees. Pine tree. Oh, pine tree. That sounds like an opinion tree. I opine tree. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. His eyes go so... Oh. They go squidgy when he does effort things. Got a wooden log from pine sapling and aether shard from the spunny corpse. Buildings and shrines, Stumpy Spark shrine. Enemies in the world. Pine sapling already mature enough for the harvest. Cannot be harvested by hand, unlike older trees that can be harvested by sparks without cutting damage. So only the saplings can be harvested without cutting damage. Okay, interesting. Because he's got blunt damage, but not cutting damage. Okay, cool. And now we go to see the weird old guy. Divine Researcher, here I come. Oh, you've unlocked it? Fantastic. Did you check out the shrine? What changed there? After having informed the Divine Researcher of what you saw on the village monument, you activated machine... This is already the thing, it's just telling me to complete it. You tell the Divine Researcher everything about the ancient shrine you've discovered, especially the rather strange creature that came out of it after you fixed it. So they're called sparks, you say? How unusual. Clearly, I have some research to do. That is kind of, your job. They're quite cute. You should show them around. Maybe others in the village, will have something to say about them. Maybe they will spark some ideas. Ha ha! Quests and unlockables. Complete quest to progress and unlock new buildings and recipes. Map, quest log, and quest overview is a new thing. Okay. For multiplayer, progression and pin quests are the same for every player in the save. That's nice. Okay, so use the quest overview, which is, oh, it's not in here. Workstation shrines, there's nothing new as far as I know. I can tell. Gameplay. Okay. Let's see what this O is about. Do we hold out? Okay, nothing yet. I've been looking through my research, and it seems these sparks are entirely unique. You're the first person to discover such a thing. What? Are you surprised that this old man can actually do some work? Yes, I am. Divine technology is my speciality, I'll have you know, and I've been thinking. Maybe we can recreate these spark machines. The divine researcher grins, his eyes full of passion. He takes out several pages full of questions that he's prepared to ask you. This is going to be a while, isn't it? The divine researcher is very interested in recreating the Stumpy Spark Shrine and creating more sparks. He requires some materials to finish his research, and of course he is not going to get them himself. You spend what feels like forever answering a litany of questions about the Stumpy Spark Shrine. Its dimensions, its connections, how every little thing seems to work. By the end of it, the divine researcher seems satisfied. You're little. I probably could have just taken you there. I see. So it uses the same etheric energies as other divine technology. And it certainly fits some older hypotheses, but replicating the actual process, well, nothing to do but try. Oh, I wish that would stay. Okay, got... Okay, so we can have multiple quests pinned, I like. Come here, Mayor. Oh, those spark thingies you found are rather cute. I'm sure lots of people will come from far and wide to study them. Although our village is a little underdeveloped, we never had much of a reason to grow. But maybe we can do something so those who can help you study the sparks will come and stay. The mayor has heard that you have found something new and believes this will create a new influx of people looking to visit the village. She wants to support you by improving the village and setting up a permanent marketplace. She'll need a large amount of materials for her project. It's quite a lot, I know, but you take as long as you need. We are here to support you, dearie. Why did I know she was going to call me dearie? Because old women always call you dearie. That's like the thing.
Ooh.
What are those little creatures? Sparks, you say? You can get them to do work for you? Tell me more. I like that his hair looks like a birch tree. That's funny. You see his eyes twinkle in thought as you describe the ancient shrine and how the sparks work in one. He mutters something and nods to himself. That's pretty ingenious. To think we've missed these sparks even though they were right under our noses. Right, let me have a few, will you? And give me some materials. I want to try making a logger that your little sparks can use. After seeing the sparks, the woodsman believes that he can design a logger that the sparks can work in. He needs a small amount of materials to modify his existing logger, and then he will teach you how to build the new design. You leave the woodsman deep in thought as he mentally constructs the design for the logger. And our quartermaster. Hey, so those weird dolls of yours, they follow instructions, right? You think they can carry stuff too? After hearing about the sparks carrying items to you, the quartermaster has an idea. She wants to see if they can use paths to carry items to and from buildings. She asks for a few sparks to test it out and promises to teach you what she's learned. Okay, everybody wants sparks now. 5 sparks. How many do I have? Yeah, I can do 5 sparks. I'll need more wood because it takes 5 wood per spark. Oh, let's start in the village actually. Let's see. Can I even get up there? At this moment, I don't know, so I'm not going to do that. I am super not going to throw you somewhere that I can't get you back. Oh my god, they're so cute. I am so gonna have like a mental breakdown of how cuteness these things are. And I've only seen one of them. I've seen the very basicest one. I'm gonna have a heart attack, man. Let's look for pine trees. Well, saplings. We need saplings. I'm wondering if we have a growing system. And if I'm like killing my future growth by chopping down all the saplings now. Okay, so that should be 18, yeah. And I shouldn't eat pumpkins. Those are cute. stack of 20. Good to know, good to know. Can I steal those? No, no thieving. Thought I could get me a easy way out of 190 extra logs. Sparky. I think I did my math wrong. Okay. Assign empty sparks to automate the workstation. Interesting. Well, interesting. I need to hold it down. I have to hold down left click, left mouse button in order to fill up the okay. So I need to find more spunny corpses. There look to be no more over here. That was kind of funny. Spunny corpse. 1, 2. Elephant corpse. Oh. I have not finished this over here. Oh, I can get up on ledges. Again, good to know. These funny corpses kind of blend in. Let me see how far I can picture that from. That's a decent gather distance. Okay. also doesn't look like I have a carry weight, so that's pretty good. So cute. Oh, a little too far. You're in my way, Funny. Lost myself. Thought I had unlocked that function. Okay, apparently I have not unlocked the function of waypoint range 0. I do want to wait for a second. Let me see if this doodle. Guess he'll bring me one. But he won't bring me the other two. He'll only bring me one. wonder if things despawn. So that's out of my range to pick up right now. So far, it doesn't look like they despawn, but I'm gonna wait until we get a little while. The lag is a little odd. It's not a highly graphical or intense game, you would think, but it seems to only be when it's auto-saving, so kinda makes sense. Big bush. Did you just say hey to me? I'm really enjoying this. I was a little skeptical at first, but I've enjoyed other automation games. Enjoy them a lot, actually. Some can get really frustrating, but once you understand the mechanics is usually what tends to be the part that oh, I can't go too far from him. That's slightly annoying. Understandable. Just get you some activity closer to where I am. character editor. Oh, okay, okay. Make them blue. That's some fun. Okay. Let's go with a green for the eye color, hair type. Yeah, let's go with that. Hair color is going to be black because mine is black, and I say so. That is so garish, and I love it. I'm gonna keep that. I kind of like the tights. Pleated skirt, long skirts. I'm keeping the tights. Short socks. Tights and short socks. I agree. Brooch. Circle. Oval. Rhombus. Oh, it's got to be the rainbow for the rainbow cloak. Brooch color. This doesn't matter. Staff is only wood. That seems to be the shortest. I kind of like the mustache. Piercing. Oh, I like the bridge piercing. Let's give him a bridge piercing. Save the game, save a life. Okay. And let's take a look at our map. Here is another shrine. Go up here a little bit, maybe. does not fall in the water, mind you. I wonder if that's a path. That would be interesting. I heard a moo. Elephant. So we're gonna stay away from that thing. Because I don't know if it's hostile, and it is a lot bigger than me. should be the 190-ish wood logs that I need. So let's head back to the village. Okay, the path, the quartermaster. Oh, I just put it in your here. Oh, it works. They walk on the paths. They even pick up from and drop off items to buildings that they pass. They only walk on the right side of the path for some reason. Here, let me show you how to make the dirt path. Okay, so Sparkies are Americans. Path tool basics. Cannot interact with building. Path tool. Path 2 tiles long. Okay, cool. Try it out. The quartermaster explains step by step what you should do to try to understand exactly how exactly the sparks work. Build a logger. Connect the logger to the Stumpy Spark shrine. Throw the Stumpy Spark on the path. Transport a wooden log. Craft 10 Stumpy Sparks. Tell me how it went. You want stone, logs, and the other 2 Stumpy Sparks. I wonder how... Oh! Did you get everything ready? You forgot what you should do. You should check out the quest log. Of course. Since they're so small, they'll need a low table, and it's done. One very important thing. You'll need a elephant carapace to build the logger. The carapace stabilizes the aether in the giant trees you see. You don't really need to know what that means, but let me tell you, I've personally tried harvesting these giant trees without an etheric stabilizer, and it took 2 whole months to regrow my mustache. You can find the Belephant carapace from the Belephant corpses that are around in the woodlands, but for now, I'll give you what I have spare. Build mode is B. You can rotate R, the building before you. Place it. Okay. Elephant carapace. Buildings and shrines. The logger. Building that allows for infinite harvesting of logs and more. Must be built on a giant tree. Okay, so you kind of... That's somewhat disturbing. Giant tree full of magic that causes it to continually grow and allows for an infinite amount of harvesting. Build mode. I've been talking with the divine researcher, and maybe there's a way we can get those sparks not to just harvest wood, but actually craft something with it. I'll need a bit of materials, but I'm sure you and your sparks are capable of it. The woodsman wants to design a saw bench for the sparks so they can refine wood. He needs a good amount of materials to create a new design. If you are having trouble, expand your logistics network by finding more giant trees and building more workstations. Don't forget that you can send your sparks to harvest trees for wood. Exciting. Let's make something new together. Okay. And what did you want? You. Oh, you wanted stumpy sparks. Okay. Quality of life things. Okie dokie. Neat. Oh my goodness, they roll. Ah, it's just snorted. That is adorable. I only needed one of those. What? Did I somehow make two? Or was there one already on there? There was most likely one already on there and I just missed it. Because that's, would do. builder. Building a logger. I need 4 more wood, and that's it. So, can I did not know they could stack like that. That is an interesting thing. I'm unsure of which direction I need to place this, but I'm hoping that I can replace it if I need to. No proof. I only have created one Stumpy Spark right now. Hey, little Sparks. I feel like Madeline and the school children. Just doing my stuff. Big wall. Okay, so that is a new type of area. We're not going to want to go into that. Also a new type of area. New type of area. I swear, where did I see that corpse? Okay. Oh, there it is. I wondered if that was a mechanic, if I could just topple them all onto one thing and it would go faster. That's quite a bit of stuff gathered. I think it's time to head back to the village. I think I'm going in the wrong direction, but we're going to keep going over here just for funsies. Yep, I'm going in the wrong direction. Come on, guys. Why didn't you tell me I was going in the wrong direction? Just gonna keep letting me look like an idiot on stream? I know you do it on purpose. I do think, if I'm remembering correctly, the Madeleines were a set of 12 and not a set of 8, though. I wonder if I should get a set of 12. That would be an interesting thing. Okay, let's turn this quest into the Quartermaster, who has Sparks running in circles. She nods as you explain to her what happened when you created the production line, and her lips relax into a soft and satisfied smile. Ha! Nice! Here, I made some storage buildings for you and the Sparks. Okay, and she doesn't have another quest for us immediately. Let's go deliver the logs to our woodcutter. Perfect timing. Let me show you my final design. So much of the machinery is inside of the building. It simplifies the work so those sparks of yours don't have to do anything too complex. Okay. Over my saw bench, which I will need. Storage. Shed. Interesting. Okay. Spark harvesting. Damage types and resistance. An entry about one object may give hints on how to harvest other objects. Okay. Item rules. Right hand interact. Sparks will only interact with an input or output on the right side of the path. Okay. When sparks are on a path and their hands are empty, they will try to pick up any items on their path or from an output on their right. When sparks are on a path and they have an item in their hand, they will try to put the item in the first input on the right that will accept them. Okay, spark traffic. Ah, that's what I was wondering about. The direction depends on how you are facing the path. So, path tile can only be occupied by so many sparks. Filling up a path with too many sparks will cause a spark traffic jam. Good to note. Sawn timber. 2 wooden logs to 1 timber. An etheric clump was something we got from the Belephant corpse. A medium-sized piece of unrefined magic material. A clump of partially digested material and condensed pieces of magic must be cut into smaller, more usable pellets. That's just kind of gross. We've already seen this. Enemies of the world, Belephant corpse. Ooh, there's one more item that we haven't harvested from that. Okay. Now, my lovelies, let's go talk to our researcher. Put his It's quite a lot, I know, but I'm sure you'll be able to do it very quickly. Or did you already get everything? I did. I'm done. So there's no way of building this without the ancient bases. The piping is vital, and I can't quite replicate it. But I've also made it process agnostic. That means you can use it to make other types of sparks. What? I know there are more shrines out there. I bet you a warm dinner that there's more sparks too. Oh, I always thought that those statues were minor deities, but to think that they were these creatures. Oh, okay, let's get some more stuff. Spark workbench. Building to craft sparks out of wood. Must be built on an ancient base. So I can build one of those things that I already have out in the wilderness. Interesting. Okay. And you know what? It is nearly 3 in the morning, so I think I'm gonna call it for a while. That was almost 2 hours of streaming, so that's... Since I am a new streamer, I'm still getting used to talking that long. Narrating my own thoughts for that long, a little spicy for me. But yeah, that wasn't too hard. Those things are a freaking adorable, and I feel like I'm gonna enjoy this game. This will be something that I do again. Alrighty. See ya.